Yeah, no, I think for me personally, standing up for something has to do with I guess, your own beliefs and dreams and following through. I mean, I always look back at the days of high school and being a young kid and knowing that I just want to do music. And even though there's certain obstacles that get in the way, I think that's the way with anything in life. And it's a constant progression. If you're not progressing, then you kind of got to rethink what you're doing. So stand up for, artistic dreams, in my opinion. It's do what you think is real and what makes your heart happy. And I think you'll be good to go. I grew up in the punk rock scene. I grew up listening to a lot of the early emo bands of, Jade Tree Records and all that kind of stuff. And I would go to shows when I was 15 and 16, and you went to go experience something that you weren't getting at home, something you weren't getting at school, and it was just this release. And when I get on stage, even though I'm 28 years old now, I still feel like I'm 17 up there, thrashing and moving my body around, even though I need to stretch more than I used to. If I see someone in the crowd going just insane, it's the coolest thing in the world. When we played Portland about 3 years ago, and it was like a punk rock show. I mean, people were just losing their minds. And when we played Lollapalooza in 2011, same thing. And it's just, I don't think people should be afraid to express themselves in an audience of being at a show, and just don't be afraid of it, because it's easy to become afraid and easy to think what people are going to think about you, but just let loose. I think being vocal as a musician or an artist is important. I don't think you should ever allow yourself to be walked over in a certain way, and going back to the thing of having the hopeful kindness and respect towards others, pursuing it, or others in the audience. I've made my mistakes being younger, when being a complete jerk on stage. I think now at this point, unless you're Oasis and selling out 2 nights at Wembley, you can't really be an asshole to anyone. I think standing up for yourself and standing up for something you believe in is just extremely important. And growing up, I kind of just realized my individuality and realized what I liked, what kind of music I liked, what I liked to wear. And people have their opinions on things and want to be very vocal about it behind a mask. And I think you just got to kind of, in the kindest way, give them the finger and just do what you got to do and just believe in it. It's just that simple, because if you live your life trying to fit a certain mold, you're not living at all. So.
That's the cool quote. Perfect.
Cool.
You guys good? Awesome.